Hey freaky people, it's super freaky, one are you? So I just got done making a video review, sample box war review on a new box called the Posh Pod. And I was detailed about what has been going on because there has been some controversy surrounding this company. And I went over everything, and then I showed my pod, and then I shut off the camera, looked at the timer, and it was 48 minutes. That's how long it took to cover the drama that has surrounded this sample box. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you my pod. If you have questions about the company and where they get their samples, why they did certain things, and I'm not saying they did everything correctly, they didn't, but I also don't think that I don't think it's a bad service. I'm going to show you the pod. You can go look up everything you want to do, ask me whatever questions you want to ask. The controversy happened between Posh Pod and the Makeup Talk forum. So there's like a whole Posh Pod discussion, and if you want to go read it, you go read it. I was there for the whole thing. I stayed silent. I am on Makeup Talk reading all the time. I am more of a lurker. I really thought that my thoughts on the thread is they brought up some very valid points. I also thought that they were fairly cruel. And I may be biased because of it, because the things that they were like, making fun of, saying that they couldn't be a legit business because the spelling and the grammar were just horrible and blah blah blah. Well, my son, he has Asperger's, and that form of autism, they don't spell well, they don't write well, they don't have the best grammar. In fact, my son uses a machine that he dictates, he types or dictates at school, because writing is really hard for him. And so when I see people like blasting people about their spelling or their writing, it makes me upset. It makes me very sad. And so that's, a lot of things that were said in Makeup Talk were not true. They said that the owners were was one person pretending to be two people, but there are two people. One of them's name is Silver, one is Gina. I will be, if you have a question for me, ask it. I spent 3 hours on the phone with Silver, and Gina was there, and asked every question that I had. This was a while back. This was before anyone else knew about eBay or anything like that. I already knew all that. And so I asked the question already. So if you have a question, I'll give you an answer. But for now, I'm going to show you the pod, tell you how much it is, and you can go through and decide if you want to get yourself a pod or not. So pods come in a mailer like this, and it says, "Caution, pampering begins upon opening the Posh Pod." So a cute little mailer. It had like the samples in there, and it's got like more of like the cat toys for me. And I'll give you a little background on the Posh Pod. What was explained to me, and this is way back. I contacted the Posh Pod in March, at the beginning of March, and asked them if I can get some information about their company, because someone had asked me if I knew of it and was I going to review it, and I had never heard of it. And when I went and looked, they had a video up which was just words saying Posh Pod's coming soon, like a teaser trailer. And so I didn't know what the samples were, how many samples, how much. I didn't know anything. And so I asked them, asked if they can give me some basic information so that I could share it with my subscribers. And they wrote me back and said, we know who you are. We like your videos. We want to know if you'd like to have one of our PR pods for our launch. And so the way their business model is they have I think it's 2 pods they give away for PR purposes every month, and that's it. And so I had said yes. Later on, and how all this stuff on Makeup Talk maybe got out of hand, and I don't know if this is true or not, is I'm told that the person who runs the forum on Makeup Talk wrote to the Posh Pod and said that there are a lot of questions about your business, on whether it's good or not, because of this issue and this and this and this, and I strongly suggest that you send me a free box or a free Posh Pod so that I can inspect it and let my forum people know if it's a service that they should use or not, if I recommend it or not. And the people at Posh Pod Silver told me that she didn't like the way it was worded, and either way they'd already given out their PR boxes for the month, and so they declined politely. And then everything on Makeup Talk got crazy. Now I'm not saying that Posh Pod, like I said, it wasn't. I think that there's fault lies with everybody. Posh Pod did a lot of things wrong. Makeup Talk, the members, maybe, I know they got some things wrong, and I think the truth is somewhere, in the middle, and whatever. So this is what I got on my Posh Pod. I'm going to show you. It came in a Victoria's Secret, like a little train case. It has like the little plaque here that says Victoria's Secret. So I think it's really cute. Personally, I heard some people, I dropped something, say they didn't like it. But I think it's really cute. So in my Posh Pod, and I got distracted again. Posh Pod is, the way they explain themselves to me is that they are a beauty concierge service. They find out everything that there is to know about you, right down to like your ring size, and they find out what is of interest to you. Then they go and curate a box for you and send it to you. And there are certain things that are going to be in certain boxes, like certain brands will be in every box, but there are going to be items where they will be able to pick. It's kind of like Syndulge. Syndulge, you have the conference and then you're supposed to, pick. It's, as a beauty concierge, the concept I liked it with Syndulge too. They ran into problems. I got a box actually for this month yesterday, so I will do that in a video. But the concept itself is a really good one, and because I don't have time. If I could say I'm interested in makeup, high-end makeup and body products, nail polish, and somebody else will go get me some like stuff that's high-end that I can try, I'm all for it, and so that's basically what the Posh Pod was explained to be. It's a membership service where you get a box every month that is curated to your wants and likes. Okay, so the first thing And everybody's box, everybody who got the first Posh Pod got a gift. Most people got like a tweezerman case, which has like tweezers and a light and some other stuff. I don't have a picture of it, and I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like a tweezer set. It's really nice. The other thing they were giving out was like Juicy Couture like jewelry, and I got this peace eye necklace. It's like little jewels and stuff. I didn't know this was coming in my pod. I didn't ask for it. I didn't expect it. I just thought they were sending me the products. Now, products, 10 to 15 a month. Products, and the pod costs $30 a month, so you get 3 times as much product. Like say Birchbox gives you 4 to 5, well, you get 10 to 15 for Posh Pod, and it costs 3 times as much. So 3 times as many products, 3 times the price. So in this box I got some Bulgari perfumes, and there's 2 of them. The first one is Eau de Vert, and the other one is Eau de Blanc. And the first one, this one here, is a refreshing green tea scent enhanced with citrus. And the second one is a new refreshing white tea scent with white pepper accent. And so you got 1 of each, and I got 2. So those have a sample value of $6. The next thing I got was another perfume. I got, a lot of perfumes. I said I liked scents when I talked to her, but I just wrote them all down first in the order. Is from Christian Lacroix, and it is Noir. And this is actually a men's scent, and it is from Avon, and this has a sample value of 32 cents. Next is a packet of Stila Sheer Color Tinted Moisturizer SPF 15. This is a sample value of $1.27. I actually have this product. I like it a lot. Then next, we're back to the perfumes. I got Black by Kenneth Cole, and it is an eau de parfum for her. And it says that it is a modern, dreamy floral that opens with the unexpected pairing of exotic black violet and radiant white hyacinth, then drifts into the finale of sensuous musk, sandalwood, and sweet amber. It smells really, really yummy. Those are $1.99 each, so the sample value is $3.98. Then I got 2 of Jade soaps. That's what they look like. It's a soap that's made in India. See, now this, they threw, like I said, it's 10 to 15 items per box. This box has like 30, and a lot of them are like things that they, I think, just threw in to like give more stuff. Whereas I would prefer the 10 to 15 items minus all of this. This is soap. It is soap that's made in India, and it smells nice, but it is a soap that's made for like to give out at bed and breakfasts and country inns and stuff like that. So both soaps together have a value of 11 cents. I really don't care about getting stuff like that. So there were a couple things in this in the Posh Pod where I was like, I could have done without that, but there was a lot of stuff that I was like, that I wanted. So the next thing is from Alterna, and it is the Caviar Anti-Aging Volume Shampoo and Conditioner, and I got 2 shampoos and 2 conditioners. One of the things they said is that they're going to give you a nice sample size, and if it's a packet sample, they will try to give you more than one so you could try it a few times. And so the shampoo and conditioner has a value of $3.77. Then there's DKNY Be Delicious perfume, and this is like a green apple scent, type of perfume, and that has a sample value of $1.82. Next, I got like a trio of products from Arbonne. I got the Smoothing Facial Cleanser, the Regenerating Toner, and Intensive Renewal Serum. So these are those right there. And the cleanser is worth $1.33. The toner is worth $2.06, and the serum is worth $5.80. Next, I got a 5-pack of Aster Nail Remover wipes. They are they come like that, and I believe that it says made in Spain, but I'm pretty sure that the language. Well, I guess there is some English. Okay, removes all nail polishes quickly and thoroughly, even the darkest shades. But I think that the company is like a German company. I know that this is, when I looked them up to find out sample values, that it was like a lot of companies in the UK were selling this. So that has a sample value of $2.42 for the 5-pack. Then there was this. This is Jeunesse, and it is a placenta Pentavidin eye and neck microemulsion cream. I really didn't find out a whole lot about this, except for that it is made in Israel, I'm assuming, because the whole back is written in Hebrew. Is that going to focus? Focus. So, I don't know. I'm assuming Israel. I should be able to read. I took Hebrew school for like the longest time, but it has no vowels, so I can't read it. So, anyhow, I have that as a value of 50 cents. But that one I had a guess on. So, next is a product from Prada. It is right there. I don't know if that's focusing or not. But yeah, it's Prada, and it is the Reviving Biofirm Concentrate for Face. These are pretty pricey little things. It has like the directions and everything in the back. These are $130 for 10 of them. So this is worth $13. Next, and here's like another thing that was like thrown in the box that I could have done without. And I got a couple of LA Colors nail polish, eyeshadow. I'm getting tired. I did this video 48 minutes. I'm tired. It's 4:48 in the morning. I was supposed to go to bed hours ago. Anyhow, these are the colors I got. This one, it is called Golden. This one is called Cosmic. They're swatches. Very pretty. But I think it's filler again. Now, what they said when they initially wrote to me, they said that you are never going to find anything in our pod that is sold in a Walgreens or a Walmart unless that it is something that the beauty community has said is an outstanding product and that we feel that our consumers should try. So I don't know that LA Colors counts as something that the beauty community is going nuts over, but I do own a lot of it, and I'll use it. I really like that yellow color for spring. I don't actually have really anything this color except for maybe in my 88 palette. I'd have to check. But, moving on. Next, I got a Bare Minerals mascara, and it came in here. It is a sample size mascara, and it has a sample value of $8.73. One of the questions that people had about this service is they were like, well, they were wondering if the samples are old. And I want to say that nothing in my box, and they want to know if some of it would be fake, because they did have fake pictures up on their Facebook. And nothing in my box is fake, and nothing in my box is past any day. There are no past expiration dates in my box. So this is the Bare Minerals mascara I got in my Posh Pod. This is one that came from Sephora today. They are completely identical. So it's not old stuff. And I actually am wearing it right now, this mascara. I like it. I'd never used it before. At first I thought, you know, I was surprised it made my lashes kind of crunchy, but then they softened up. I don't know how that happened, but they did. I kind of like it. So that has a value of $8.73. Next, I got a NARS item, and that is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And it is like a white cream. It looks like that. I'm very excited to try this. I love NARS. I don't own very much of it at all. You know, I've got the Dan Mari palette I bought at Christmas, and 2 eyeshadows I bought for $10 when they went on sale at Sephora. Excuse me. And also the lipstick they just have for $10. You know, I don't spend full price on NARS, you know, so if I can get like samples, I'm like, oh yay. And so that has a sample value of $8.31. Next is a lip gloss, and it's from Arbonne FYI for young individuals. It's like their teen line, which I don't care, because it's like when Avon, instead of buying Avon, I buy Marc. I go because I like the color. This color is fashionista, really pretty, like sparkly red, reddish color with a lot of like reflex in it. It's really pretty, and that has a sample value of $9. And this one is like a full size item. Then I got a Rusk shampoo sample right here, and it is the Rusk Calm shampoo, Rusk Sensories Calm shampoo, and it's guarana and ginger nourishing. So there's that. It's a pretty big sample. It's an 1.25 ounces. So, and this has a sample value of $4. Then I got a full size Bare Minerals eyeshadow in Faux Fox. That's the color, and right there you can see it through there. And yeah, I can't get it open. I'm already over 20 minutes. So then I got and that is a sample value of $13. I got a Stila Petal Infusions moisturizer for oily skin. I had a hard time finding this. Stila is one of my very favorite brands. I know they haven't had this in their lineup since I've been using them, but I did find out this is a product they use they had over in Europe. So this was, and it says like, actually, it's made in the USA, but it says like something. I thought it said something about the UK on it, but yeah, when I looked it up, I found a lot of like people in the UK doing a lot of reviews and stuff on it. This has a sample value of $3.39. Next I got was another NARS item, and that is a polish in Arabesque, and it is a clear or maybe a pale pink polish with pale pink glitter in it. It is really pretty. I really like it. And again, I would never, you know, I like feel so guilty when I buy like a Deborah Lemon nail polish on sale. So this has a sample value. This is a mini. It's a half size one. This has a sample value of $9. Next is another of those things where I could have done without. It is a Savvy eyeshadow. I knew this as soon as I saw it. I was like, the packaging looks just, I mean, it just looks cheap. And I don't think it belongs in anything called Posh. But this is actually, I knew the brand. It is from Sally's Beauty Supply. They were discontinued. They used to carry a line called Savvy. And so this is sample value of $1. But I could have done without that too. Then I got a polish. This also not high end. However, this I loved. I don't mind trying nail polishes that aren't high-end if they're cool. And one of the things I told her that I loved was anything that was like a duochrome or a multi-chrome in nail polishes and eyeshadows. And so I got this CQ polish. It's super pretty. Love that. That is a sample value of $1.79. CQ products, you can get them at like Walmart. It's by the same company that makes those petites, those little itty bitty polishes too. Then I got from OPI, it's an Avo Juice Skin Quencher in Caramel Cream Juicy. And this little lotion, it has a sample value of $2.99. And finally, from Creative Nail Designs, I got a Black Currant and Fig hand and body lotion. I actually got 2 of them. I got 2 samples of that. They have a value of $1.60 for both of them, and they are both like half an ounce, so 1 ounce total. Now the total for my Posh Pod, the total value of it was $107.18. That did not count the Juicy Couture necklace. So just for, and other people, I looked and saw what they got. A lot of people got 2 of the Pradas. That's $26 right there. And other people got different NARS than I did. And it looked like everybody got a decent box. So I'm going to leave it up to you. Now, taken strictly as like a beauty concierge service where I know that I'm going to get enough samples. If I get 10 to 15 samples that are like the Prada and the Arbonne and the Bare Minerals and the nail polishes and even, you know, the nail polish removers and stuff like that, especially like the Bare Minerals and the NARS and stuff and the Bulgari stuff, I don't see the problem in getting a sample box like that. You know, like I said, companies had issues, but it doesn't not. It's if you have a question about something, ask me. I can give you the answer. I ask pretty much everything I can think of them when I talk to them. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Do your research. If you want to be part of the Posh Pod family, then by all means do it. You know, don't just make up your own mind, and see if it's worth it to you. It is expensive. It's $30 a month, but if you keep getting stuff like, you know, this and this and this, and you know, I think it's definitely worth. You know, it's worth it. $100, come on. I know that they said for next month they have some Chanel stuff. I don't know. That's a picture they had up was of fake Chanel, and so it's going to be interesting to see what happens next month. So, yeah, that's it. You make up your own mind. If you have questions, let me know. I submitted a 28-minute video. I guess it's better than 48, right? I cut it down by 20. So, yeah, if you have any questions about Posh Pod or anything, let me know. Otherwise, stay freaky, people. Bye.